So yeah, you guys have a nice feast, apart from Romerick, and it tastes pretty good. I don't know if any of your characters have ever eaten shark before, um, but it tastes a bit like shark.
Yeah, mine probably has.
Yeah, he's pretty well traveled.
Yeah.
Maybe you say that to the group. Yeah, I've had this thing before. It's a creature of the ocean, and yeah. Anyways, um,
Let's see.
so yeah, the evening grows late. The militia dudes are like going to bed. So they roll out their little swag things and hop in, and yeah, you're sitting around the campfire, and what do you do?
Shana sleeps real close to the fire.
Okay. Have you got a watch order set out?
The last time that shadows come and get people are watching.
Yeah, Shana's
Um,
gonna sleep next to the fire no matter what.
Carbel volunteers to watch, saying he's not scared of shadows.
well, I'm an elf. Do I need to sleep?
Elves do like this.
Reverie.
Is that what it is? It's like a meditation, like a trance.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, so it's not exactly sleeping, but you still need to be immobile,
Yeah,
and
sleep anyway.
yeah, it's not technically sleep, but it's mechanically sleep. So what's the watch order?
I'll take first watch because I'm still too scared of the dark.
So you want to get in early?
Also, I've got to be dead tired before I can sleep. Otherwise, I'll just be fretting too much about the shadows.
Fair enough. Who's on second?
Carbel to take second.
Who's on third? Do you guys want to draw straws?
No, Shana's going to sleep.
Shana's asleep. So yeah, but this is the third watch is sort of like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. or something.
I
So you'll
guess
get woken up for your third watch.
Remrix can sort of meditate and the pet will wake him up if there's anything. Well, not wake him up, but like alert him. Could that work
Okay,
out?
so you say you're gonna take third watch, but it's more of a you're gonna sit there and meditate, and your pet will sort of sit there next to you and be. Which I guess you'll wake up.
It's got pretty good scout, so yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a
Yeah, fair
half
enough.
sleep. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
A pet's got to sleep too, though, right?
It's like an elemental thing, I reckon.
You'll remember you'll say you wake up down for fourth watch. Okay. Yeah, so first watch.
Do we have to roll?
Elvish.
Yep.
Elvish. Oh, do we have to roll for take watch?
I don't know. Do we?
I think we do.
No, you do. Roll plus wisdom.
Fair response, everybody in the camp. No, we're not doing that. Because we're doing something else on first watch, because Elvish, the shadows approach.
Yeah, well, I got something for that. Mark of the Shade.
Just looks
Shadows
in the
approach you.
darkness, taps his chin, says, "Stay back."
So if I fail my roll, I get to treat it as a 7 to 9.
Yeah. So yeah, the move, the shadows approach. When you're on watch and the shadows approach, roll plus wisdom. If you have a fire going, or if you don't have a fire, miss automatically. On a 10 plus, you hold your ground and sleep soundly while the watch ends. When your watch ends, or on a 7 to 9, you stay put but suffer terrible nightmares later. Take -1 forward, and the GM will describe what you see. So roll plus wisdom.
Roll plus wisdom.
Right. So there's a approach, and you've heard it before, the whispers and calling to you, and sort of like a tug in your mind that makes you want to come out of the camp. And you sort of in the darkness, it's kind of obvious your tattoo glows a little bright. and sort of you feel like the whispers are sort of tugging you in one direction, and you feel a third entity that's sort of keeping you firm where you are. And as the whispers progress on and on and on, it's sort of weirding you out a little bit, and they're getting more desperate as your watch goes on, and eventually you see eyes in the shadows, quite close to the camp. What do you do?
Oh, well, I wake everyone up.
So you just a sudden, hey, everybody up, shadows.
Yeah, we're being
Yeah?
attacked. Yep.
Okay, yeah, righto.
Oh, and I grab a flaming brand out of the fire and sort of wave it at the shadow.
Yeah. As soon as you do that, they like rush off. Like you feel their presence in your mind leave completely, and you can hear something rush away from the camp. Yeah, sort of further alluding to the fact that they do actually have a physical form. But yeah, everybody.
What did you wake
wakes
us up for?
Yeah. Go on. You asked your question.
Okay, well, sorry, what was it?
Why did you wake us up?
Oh, there was some kind of creature watching us from in the darkness. It seemed magical or mystical somehow. It had some kind of mind affecting thing. I really think we should go after it and try and catch it and see what it's all about.
Shana
Very
immediately
much so.
says no and rolls back over to go back to sleep.
Did you see where it went, or would this just be a wild goose chase?
I point in the direction that I saw the eyes. So,
Remember,
Can't see
hastily agrees.
You're
And
like, yeah, man, let's go kill the shadows.
so I've run into these shadows before, and I'm fairly certain it's one of those.
Yeah, Remrick hastily agrees, and his companion jumps on his shoulder, and they get ready to follow Elvish.
Carvel isn't keen, and he says, "Oh, well, I'm on the next watch anyway, so I might as well stay awake and keep an eye on Shana."
Okay, so two of you are going off to try and find it.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
Alright, Shana's going to change her mind and come too.
cool, very
Yeah,
nice.
looks like we're all going
But
in.
she's going to carry a torch.
Well, I let someone else go in front because I'm still a bit apprehensive about the shadows, and I'm scared of the dark.
Yeah. Okay.
Carvel will go first because he's not scared of the dark,
Alrighty. Does
but he thinks
anybody
it's a
have
waste of time.
Does anybody have any kind of tracking skill?
Does Romeric?
I'm more of a scout than a tracker, I think.
Okay.
I can see, I don't know. What this side?
Should we all roll for a tracking thing?
Well, you just if you don't have a move, then you sort of can't track properly.
Could I use my
So we all just...
Your companion is not trained in tracking.
Is the tracking in there?
There's a search and a hunt. You don't have either of those.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So
If
basically...
you had one of those, I'd let you do it. But...
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically the four of you just stumble into the darkness.
We just stumble around in the darkness, then go back to camp.
Well, since I'm still petrified, I'm convinced that I can still, sort of hear the shadows, further off, deeper into the forest. So I try and
Okay.
lead everyone further on.
Yeah, right. So,
Shana's gonna
go.
say, let's not get too far, like out of sight of the camp because we don't want to get lost.
Okay.
But what if it comes back with more? What if they all attack us next time?
Well, the next person who sees a shadow can wake us up again.
I'd rather be attacked at the camp than in the middle of nowhere.
Well, the best defense is a good offense. We should take the fight to them, get them while their guard's still down. Rather than waiting for them to find the best time to attack us.
I think the best defense is having light, and at the moment we only have a couple of torches.
By the way, whoever had the torch, did you mark it off your adventuring gear?
Yep.
Alright.
Remrick still suggests that we go back to camp and we set up a few extra campfires as little outpost things for the shadows.
Burn it all.
Yes, good idea.
All right. Yeah, I agree to that.
Alright. So, during the light, you didn't collect enough wood for more fires, though.
I try and use Remark's little elemental thing as tinder.
Oh, I love it.
Remrick shapes this into a bear, sort of throws Elvis Presley to the other side of the campsite.
Well, I point to your little elemental thing and say, ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Oh, goodness me.
I think you should lose experience for that.
Oh, I really want to.
Remrick pins him against the tree and roars right in his face for as long as he can. All the saliva and everything slobbering onto his face.
Carball just says something like, well, that detracts everything from everywhere around.
Yeah, well, I relent. I stopped trying to use the grass dog as tinder. Probably have some in my adventuring kit anyway.
Can't we find some sticks and stuff on the ground?
Yeah, not enough to last the night, though. You'd have to venture out with a torch and find some wood
Alright,
if you wanted to do that.
well, Shana's gonna collect whatever's around the camp, and if it's not enough, then it's not enough.
Okay. So, do you want to have a weak light for all night, or do you want to have a good campfire for a short amount of the night?
I think the weak light's probably better.
Yeah.
Do we have it for the whole night?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we'll try and stick
Alright.
close to the campfire. You sure?
Yep.
Unless, yeah.
And I'll stay up for the rest of the night tending to the fires.
Okay, just so that you don't have nightmares.
Yeah.
In the night, you
Remrick's
click
gonna
over
hold-
to Mason's dog, and you're like,
Yeah,
All
Remrick's
right.
gonna hold.
Elfish, can you take this? It's scarred, not scared. Take the
Stunned or confused?
yeah. Are you
Or
stunned?
sick, would it be? Could be any of them, really.
shaky?
Well, if I'm sleep deprived.
Yeah, if you're sleep deprived, you'd be shaky, I think, or weak. Take your pick of shaky or weak.
I'll take weak.
Okay.
Actually, no, shaky seems more realistic.
All right. So, second watch, Carball. Yours goes fine.
He's going to like do a few sarcastic, scary sounds Elvish's way just to try and freak him out.
Rerick laughs along with his little companion.
Romeric's asleep.
Oh,
Romeric's
sorry, I was
laughing in
sort
his
of,
sleep.
yeah, exactly.
Does
All right,
Romerick
third.
go, ah, ah, ah! Like at Camp Mason?
Nope.
Third watch is Romerick. And again, the shadows approach. Elvish, you are there as well. But you don't hear the voices. Only Romerick. As they approach, you hear the voices compelling you to come into the darkness and join them.
Well, I
What do you do?
send my companion to nuzzle and wake up Shana, and then, well, yeah, I'd just do that. Try and focus my thoughts strongly on that before I get tempted.
All right. Do you want to roll your wisdom then, please? I'm going to say before you roll this that to command your dog would require, like, how do I say this? Your resistance is required before you command the dog because their effect happens immediately. But is that your roll, the 9 there?
Yep.
Okay. Right. Okay. And yeah. Right. So you hold your ground and you can wake up Shana. You can alert sort of anybody that you like. How do you go about that? You said you send the wolf to wake Shana.
Yes, and little companion to wake up Shana.
Okay. Just leave Carvel asleep.
I'll sort of wake up as many people as I can, but yeah.
Okay. So what do you do? Everyone's awake. The voices are still happening in your head.
I tell them that I'm hearing the voices like in the dreams of the shadows and stuff.
He's the only one that can hear them, is that right?
Yeah, he's yes.
Well, I immediately grab a firebrand and start running around the edge of the camp and waving at all the wood so I can see. Kind of screaming.
That
Can I
sounds
hear
really
what-
camp.
Can I hear what direction the shadows are like coming from?
Yeah, you can point out a direction.
Yeah, I'll point out where they're coming from.
Yep.
Where they're trying to take me.
Okay, so as you're waving around Elvish, as you're waving around your torch or whatever, wading into the darkness, you catch a glimpse of something black in the grass. Something small, about the size of what's about a cat? Yeah, and it sort of turns tail and runs. You could probably catch it if you tried, but you've got to act quickly. What do you do?
Yeah, run after it straight away. I yell really loudly as I run after it.
As soon as he swung, the voices stopped in his head, and he recommends that you go and check it out. The three of you, I guess, but Carvel seems dismissive.
Yeah, Shana doesn't want to get up and go on another wild goose chase.
Okay. So, while you're talking about whether or not to do this kind of thing, we'll cut back over to Elvish. From your perspective, the torch hasn't gone out, but a black fog rolls in around you, and you start choking. So, can you roll a d6 for me?
Yep. 4.
4. So take that much damage, please. And that ignores armor.
I don't have any armor anyway.
Yeah, okay. All right. So, yeah, you drop to your knees and you start sort of choking as this black fog rolls in. Pretty scary. Scary black fog. Then we cut back to the campfire. You guys are discussing, I really don't think we should go out there. It's just a wild goose chase and whatever.
He probably didn't just disappear into a massive shadow, so probably.
I mean, he's probably not getting choked to death if we really think about it.
Well, as Shana discussed, saying that she can't be bothered going on another goose chase, Remix sort of sighs, just sort of grabs like a stick with the fire on it, or whatever, like a little tiny torch from the campfire, and slowly walks to where Elvish was.
Yep.
And remarks his companion to stay with the campfire and Shana.
Okay.
Because he's got a bit of a crush on her.
Might lose another eye.
You wouldn't have had a little
Yeah.
grass wolf, would you?
Depends how many eyes it's got.
So you walk out there, and around your ankles you see the black fog, and sort of as you walk through it, it peels away from you. Like you don't ever actually touch it. It like rolls away from you as you walk through it, until at a certain point you can see Elvish like on hands and knees and struggling to breathe. With the torch on the ground in the dry grass, which is now starting to catch light.
Remix just yells out, Elvish! So like tries to grab him and pull him back from the fog.
You guys at the camp hear that?
Alright, I'm getting up and going. Oh, I grab like the stick of fire.
Yep.
Yeah, Carbel just follows, but doesn't even bother with the fire.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, you, Elvish, let's give you another ability just to pile things on.
Can't sing anymore. Lost his voice.
You're scarred.
Scarred, okay.
Yeah, mentally, but whatever.
Oh, so do I still take 1 charisma?
Yeah, you check the box and it drops your charisma down.
Okay.
Yeah, so Romeric's pulling you out of this fog, and you can start to breathe again. And what do you do?
I pull my sword out and. So do I still have hold of the torch?
No, it's on the ground, sort of when you drop to your knees, and it's starting to catch light to the grass around you.
I grab the torch and I grab my sword out and I kind of wave them in the general direction of the darkness.
Okay. Yeah, the mad voices sort of in your head are sort of a little bit receding. They seem less keen. Yeah, and at that time, Carvel and Shana, you guys get there, and Elvish looks very frightened and white as a ghost, flailing the torch around in the darkness.
Alright, I grab him and I'm just like, come on, we have to get back to the camp.
Yeah,
We actually can't see anything, any like smoke or anything, can we? Red?
Squiddy boo.
Hello?
he's
Squid.
gone.
Squid. Squid.
Alright, stop
Squid!
Thanks the story.
Alright. I will attack the fire with a 99d9999 plus my wisdom. And deal that much damage. I think I win.
No, we should use tier 3.
Tier 3 is good.
So much more reliable.
1D1. It'd be funny if you got a 0.
Why's that?
Because it's just more reliable.
Oh, my whole internet dropped out. Wasn't
Because mine's been dropping out a little bit.
It's because you're flipping and uploading, Shannon.
Uploading anything.
I'll upload you. Oh!
Alright, I'll have that.
So, how many of them are there? And there's only one missing, right?
There's 3, and there's 4 in total, and 1's missing, and the other is injured.
Oh, what can
Another
the
is
one
injured.
be missing?
Remrick stops Carbel from looting the bag, as it might have clues. And then he goes to ask his companion what happened. If he saw anything.
He says he got up to go pee. I mean, that's as much as you get, because remember, you only have, middling of their language.
Yeah.
Like, you don't fully speak it.
So he's just doing, peeing actions.
Be more of a kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, we are good.
We're good?
Yep, it's recording.
Ah, cool. Well then, I guess, Shana, you can go first.
Where's my love letter?
I will put it in chat.
Where is it? I want it now.
Where's my
I'll kill the man who gave it. Where is it?
There you go. Dear Shana, your latest adventure has gained you a fair amount of cash, but it seems that it's come at a cost. Atlas has disappeared, and it's kind of hard to ask about someone's whereabouts when most people here don't.
But yeah, alright. So he just gets that. He sees the injured man and obviously assumes that peeing was the last thing that happened. He pats his companion as a thanks and just, says to the group, we should probably ask the guard or the militia what happened.
They're all asleep though.
No, they're not.
No, we're not.
Well, you guys have been yelling and screaming and waving fire everywhere.
I thought they'd just sleep through it.
No.
Matt will probably sleep through and just think, hurry up already.
All right, so are you doing anything about the dude that's missing?
Well, I asked the militia if they saw anything first.
Yeah, no, they said he just got up and walked out.
Remrick sort of spikes up at the thought, hairs rising on the arms or whatever the term is.
Yep.
And just sort of tells everyone that he heard the voices in his head. This militiaman must have been the next victim or something.
When I hear that, I totally freak out. Even more than I already was. Do more general screaming and fire waving and...
I've had peaceful music, and then the scene you just hear Elvis Presley going... While it's peaceful music.
Okay, let's search for jukebox track Babbling Maniac. Nah, it's all a bunch of songs called Crazy Man.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
So, we're gonna go look for him, or is it bedtime again? To be woken up in the next watch.
I think he's expendable, so we just wait.
Good idea. Shana gets back into her sleeping bag or whatever and goes back to sleep.
Alright. So that was third watch, wasn't it?
think it was.
Yeah.
Was it third or second?
Shana, it's your watch now, so you just like, yeah, back into bed.
5
bye.
minutes later, Shana's woken up again. It's
Yeah.
your watch. Alright.
It's your watch. That's right. All right.
Before Rowan goes to bed, he asks Shana if he wants company and points at his companion.
Yeah, I guess so.
My companion happily
4 eyes make
Trundles.
better than 1.
No, I'm still awake this whole time. I'm not going to sleep, not at all. No, I'm still up and poking the fires and
Alright.
Yep.
keeping an eye out.
Alright, Shana's gonna kinda... It's like she's kinda waiting for that guy to come back. She just keeps, like, glancing over towards whichever way she thinks that